What is up, my guys, girls, gamers, and gamies? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Today we're back with more LEGO Fortnite Hardcore Survival. Now, before we go any further, if y'all enjoy this video and want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with whoever. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss any one of my videos when they go up. If you feel like becoming a member and want to see videos of mine early, click that join button down below in the I think it's down below. But also, if it's not down below, y'all go to my channel and check out the join button. Now, it's Sunday, as of this video being uploaded. Friday, Fortnite had the worst issue ever of not working. Like, I don't know when the last time they had this kind of issue was. Typically, when you have something like this, I can understand it taking a few hours. It took the whole freaking day. I woke up early, I woke up at 8 o'clock, like ready to play the new season, everything, ready to make a new episode and upload it Friday. It's going to be perfect. Unfortunately, they said it was going to take 8 hours. And then 8 hours passed, still wasn't working. And then I get on about 9 o'clock, and then it says I'm in a waiting queue for 50 minutes. So I just simply watched YouTube for 50 minutes, and I just got back on. And boom, here we go. I didn't play anything yet. I hadn't gone on LEGO Fortnite. I didn't even play a Battle Royale game yet. I checked out the Battle Pass, and as you can see, I have the Cerberus skin as part of the new season, which they've added some new skins, which you will get to see in future videos. I'm not going to tell y'all exactly which ones, but I'm going to keep them as a surprise, so that's going to be nice and fun. Last episode, I built these two giant wood mansions, and I rated them. I believe I gave them ratings. I think we're doing it out of 6 because we have 6 total log cabins. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna build the log home. I'm gonna complete the whole set. I'm gonna do the log home, log watchtower, the log cabin, and the log shed. And at the end of it all, I will rate which one is my favorite and which one is my least favorite, and we will go, order of which one's better. So, and I've moved my chest around finally. I've got all those moved into the houses. I believe it's in that house. We still have Excalibur over there, or if you want to consider Battle of the Bulge, who knows? I know I've thought about different names for that, and I kind of want to hear what y'all got, because I love the idea of having funny little names for stupid crap. That just kind of fits me, Now I know the window thing doesn't match up a lot, in total, but I've made it work. I've been able to actually jump across this for a little bit, but I actually have to show you all everything. I got my stations made. I've got a spinning wheel, log, lumber mill. Sorry, I've got the gem cutter. I've got the oven. Actually, that's the smelter. Sorry, I've got the grill, and then over in this one, I've got the stone breaker, which is right next to the stairs. It looks a little weird based on where it's at, but it seems to be fine. I've got the crafting bench, which is fully upgraded until now, which I've got everything I need for the crafting bench, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this now. So now we have everything made, and hopefully this doesn't glitch me where I'm stuck doing the gritty. Hey, I'm not doing the gritty anymore. Awesome. I was about to say, if it puts me back in gritty mode, that's just going to be a whole issue. But we now have the epic pickaxe, and it should be up here. Yeah, there it is. Now, I did get a comment, and allow me to read this for 1 second. I need to go to my YouTube studio, go to my comments. I got a comment on how to make the world a little bit harder for me. And if I go to it, so I can... I apologize, give me 1 second. It should be... Oh, I know I responded to this. Where is it at? Ah, here it is. This was from, I believe it was from last video. Jason, I believe it's it's spelled Jayson, but I think that's Jason. Jason C. Brand said, "What about you can only use common weapons for you to do battle with in the desert and frost biome, or you can only use the weapon you earn from the mobs you eliminate?" I actually like that idea. I think that would make it a lot tougher. Now, I can understand how to use it. I said I would just have to put it into practice. So how I would do that is possibly, of course I'm going to need, the epic axe and pickaxe for mining materials, right? But if I make a forest axe, common pickaxe, sword. I can only use those when fighting. I cannot use my axe or pickaxe to help defend. So I could see how I could possibly use that in practice. I think that would be a good idea. Now, as you see, I've got my chest all moved up here. I've got a new bed. I removed that log cabin, by the way. It's no longer here. I just didn't like where it was at. So we've got that moved. Now, I went ahead and farmed a lot before the update had occurred. Like I farmed for a good hour and a half, and you know I've got let's see, 100, 200, 300, 400 wood. So that should be enough for this entire thing, and unfortunately, I've got to deal with the skeletons. Let me see if I can make a sword. How much to make a sword? We're already getting into the nitty-gritty of it. It should be right here. Yes. 5 wooden rods. Do I have 5 spare wooden rods anywhere? I think I have somewhere where I put the tools. Because I do not recall where I've put my stuff. Okay, I do not. So I probably should. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to start building until I can go get more wood to start making some swords. Now, if I'm correct, there should still be a brute over here by the beach. And if I'm lucky, I might be able to fight it. We'll see. I've kind of held off on fighting the brutes yet. Now, for everyone wondering how I got the 1 brute scale to upgrade the crafting bench, I had found that in a chest. And I believe I told you that in the last episode, which if you haven't checked that out, y'all go check that out. But if you haven't checked out if this is your first time here, I highly recommend y'all check out the previous episodes. And I gotta run from the skeletons. I definitely recommend watching the previous episodes, like from the very beginning. I know it's gonna be a long watch time, but I feel like it's worth it. I feel like we've put in a lot of work since episode 1, which I think we're in the 60s now. I have no idea. We've been doing this for a while. Now, as far as new upgrades, I'm actually entirely not sure what's new with LEGO Fortnite. I know what's new with the Battle Royale stuff, but I have no idea as far as like what they've added, if they've changed any textures to LEGO Fortnite. I'm excited to find out though. Now I think the main upgrade that they've done is the skins, which I actually highly enjoy. And if you have a skin that you typically play as, that y'all are now like a fan of, that like if there's a skin that you have and they haven't put it into the game yet for LEGO Fortnite, but they just now have, you see what I mean, right? I'm probably going over the words way too much. So, okay, for example, the Star-Lord skin. You know, that I had that skin. That wasn't in the game yet for LEGO Fortnite. And then they added it. So if you have a skin that they've added to the game that wasn't previously in LEGO Fortnite, that was the details is what I'm talking about. Because they have like the basic skins. Like there's a base setting and then a new style. Because you can now edit the styles of how you want your LEGO Fortnite characters to look like, which I would not recommend the base setting. The base setting looks awful. I recommend the new texture, like the new stuff. So, let me know what kind of skins y'all rock in LEGO Fortnite, basically. But I've got the 5. I'm gonna just make a simple sword, and hopefully not die. I think one shot at me. Again, still having trouble with hearing. I just need to go get a new headset. On all honesty. But we're about to start building. I think I'm going to work backwards order. So from the biggest to the smallest. So the log shed will probably be the smallest, or the last one we build, and then we'll go in order of which one we like more. And if you have certain ones that you are a fan of, like, let me know down in the comments below. Like, give me your ratings of these types of builds. Because we are only sticking to the log cabins for this one village. And I'm hoping it gets us to a 10. If not, I'm going to be upset and sad. And y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want me upset and sad. That wouldn't be a good video then. Oh, crap. Remove all... Oh, okay, thank goodness. Whew. You know, that was a high example right there of me not paying attention. Okay. Good to go. Whew. I apologize. I suppose until I get the sword, I have to fight with my fist. Wait, I'm pressing R2, nothing's happening. Ow. Hold on. Okay, why is R2 not working? Okay, there we go. Like, I was pressing R2, my character was not moving whatsoever. Ow. I gotta say that this would take a lot longer with using the well, just using my fist. So are you, like, if y'all are sure about me using only the common weapons, y'all gotta let me know. Otherwise, I might end up going back to my basic weapons. Ow. Okay, I get it. I need to make a gate. I think making a fence would be the ideal decision. Ow. I'm getting attacked by a gang of skeletons that just want my flesh. They can't handle me being a mythical, logical being as Cerberus. I like the little neon coloring though of the character. Actually, I actually haven't checked out what Zeus is going to look like. I might eventually rock the new Zeus and Hades skin for LEGO Fortnite, which I think in terms of the new skins, I think those are going to be like the only ones I rock for good. Probably. That's just what I'm going to do. But I've done all of this work just to make a sword. Which, if maybe, we'll see how much wood I have at the end. Alright. So we now have to go with the log home. A nice log home. Okay. Which I want kind of in front of the fire. There we go. I like a nice even log area. Okay. And if I wanted to, I could go ahead and start on the builds for the next things, the next presets. But I just want to make sure I have enough for everything, which I know I will for this. So it'll all be fine. But I gotta say, I like these two big buildings for sure. They're definitely a favorite of mine. I think if you ask me like which preset, like which set of builds I'd stick with for good, like going forward, I'd say the log cabins because those look more natural. But we'll see what happens once I've gotten all the Pleasant Park ones. Because I do like the nice, homey looking one. I'm just glad I don't have to farm for this episode. If I had to farm for this episode, it would have taken way too long. Which, we might hit the 30-minute mark, we will see. But the whole point is just for us to have fun and enjoy our company together. So. But if you're not watching this video, what are you doing? Just... you better... If you're not watching this video, you better be doing something constructive, like your homework. For anyone that does have homework. That door might be sticking out of the ground too much. We will see. It's all a wait and see game with all these builds, especially on a mountain-like structure with hills. Anything with hills. And then one more there. Stage 6. How are we only on stage 6? I felt like we were doing a lot more. Oh. Why did I don't know why sorry, I don't know why I thought that went there. Okay. I'm gonna try and go a little bit faster. I'm just hoping that placed in the right spot. Where is that? Where? Oh, that's over there. You know I can't see that. I've got short little legs. Who else is gonna be able to see that? Not me. That's why you need to do the automatic attachments every time. Kind of like a snap build situation. And we're on the other side now. Great. I don't know. I don't know. I hope that they add some new things to the game. Still, like, I was expecting something new with the game, at least for LEGO Fortnite. I was expecting at least some new animals. Now, actually, they may have. I don't know. This world doesn't have animals on it. So, like, the new updates could be on the things that I just don't have set for this world. Who knows? Actually, once... Because one day I will reset. I will start anew, as we all should, to rebreathe life into such things like this. Especially for this game. I think, because I know my plan for the next world. The next world's going to be specifically fan-made builds, only fan-made builds, with, you know, everything else on. So, like, we don't even have to use enemies, but... So, we play the game like normal. Where does that go? Why is that not... That throws me for a loop. Okay, should be right there. There we go. You just took a little smudge over. Good to go there. But yes, the next world's gonna be something fan-made style. And I'm trying to think of how I want to go about it. Actually, I got this idea of wanting to do a poll, like in the community tab, or members only, who knows. But I give y'all a voting option, so in the comments, I'll pick like 3 or 4 ones that I like the most in terms of recommendations for builds, and I will pick the top 4 that I like, and I will put them into a poll, not a post. I'll put them into a poll and let y'all decide what y'all want to see first, and then, you know, we do like an order. So imagine this, right? Percentages. Say something is at 75%, and that's the highest, that'd be first. And then the next one's like 60, which would be, I don't know, I'm giving an estimate. So whatever the highest rating one is, that's going to be first, then second, third, and fourth. And then we just do those 4, and then we do another poll, like, on the... I think you get it. Maybe not, because I might be overcomplicating things. But hey, sometimes you just kind of have to overcomplicate things to kind of get an understanding. And to then eventually simplify it. Now, this one I like... now, I placed it a little too high. It's a little too rough. Like, but I like it. This is one I've stuck with for previous worlds, and I like this one. This one's a high... I'm going to say this one might be a 2 for me. And I think... I don't know, I'm a fan of this one, so I kind of want to say this one might be number 1 for me, especially with like how you have the chest and the bed. So I think this one's number 1, that's number 2, then this is number 3 so far in my rating system. I think that's how I want it. Now I've got my watchtower to build. Am I gonna have enough? I might have enough. I hope I have enough. Now, here's where I get a little... Okay, so let me look at the... Okay, so I think the door's over on the... I'm trying to get an idea. Because the problem is I can't see where the door is going to be at. Can I get a lower... I can't get lower. I don't know how low I gotta go to see the door. Crap. I need it to be more simpler than this. Wait, can I... Okay, nope, I'm sorry. That was just me trying to figure out if I can find the door. Hold on. Can I see it from here? I think the balcony is gonna go that... So that's the balcony, right? So the balcony is this way. Then I want to turn it. I think I want to turn it. I'm hoping I didn't mess this up. We'll see if I did or not. But I'm going to get it about right there. We'll see how this goes. I feel like I messed it up. Hopefully I did not. Now, I don't often build the watchtower enough. I know the very start of the series, I remember that first village, I built a watchtower. It is a watchtower, but, you know, I like the... I don't know, I just like having something that has, like, a balcony and stuff. And I definitely want to build... I need to learn how to freehand everything. I can be creative, right, but I have to have the blueprints for it. So, I don't know how I would want to do... say just whatever custom build. I'd have to draw it up or find like images to compare it to and then go from there. But like as you can see, like I wouldn't be smart enough to know how to use the railings. I'm dumb. Like I would not even think to use these kinds of things. So it's like I gotta kind of use my brain just a little bit to figure things out so we can make some cool looking builds. But I'm gonna make a promise, which I don't think I typically do. But, you know, for certain, like, for custom builds, whatever y'all give me, I will work my hardest on making it. And who knows, it may end up being like a two-parter video. It's like, it took me this long. The gruesome tale of how long it took me to build a watchtower. Or just any custom build that follows. But I feel like we could have some potential for future builds. I mean, if you look at Excalibur over there, all that was just some wood walls and wood planks. You know, not like I didn't go too extravagant with it. All I did was just use a lot of wood. That's what she said. Those jokes are very tiring. Okay, so I did the door right and I did the balcony right. Okay, thank goodness. Like that's my main concern because I would like to see where the door and the balcony are gonna be, so I can then plan, like, you know, where I've gotta set things out. So like as soon as I walk out of the place, I want to see the river. I want to see something beautiful. Which I mean, if you look at the game a certain way, like it is a little beautiful. Let me just watch, for example, like it's all. Look, pretty sunset. It's right there. But I mean, like, it works better, like, in the grassland area. Like, you can see, like, it, especially at certain sunsets or sunrises, that's when it's beautiful. And plus the light that just reflects off the materials and everything. Like, it's all great. And you can see the wood tower. It is a wood tower, just to clarify. It's not anything else. It is a wood tower. I feel like one day I'm gonna get in trouble. Just for doing stupid crap like I've done today. Okay. Sorry, we are almost done with this one. I believe after this we've got 2 more. And then... I'm pretty sure it is only 2 more. Which ones goes where? Actually, if I just go ahead and put up the corner post, I can figure this out a lot easier. And a lot faster, too. Okay, you should go there. Then everyone else is going to be right here. Alright. And then... Oh, we're done completely? Let's go. Now, the room is small. It only works for, like, a bed area or something. Like, nothing too fancy, if you will. But say I built something like this custom-wise, and I just extended out the balcony, or I made a bigger room or a big house on top. Something like that would be nice. Also, look at that, like the sun just reflects off the water. This game is very beautiful in its own personal ways. I like that. Now, if I had to see, so I said that was a 1, this is a 2, that's a 3, that's a 4, only because there's not a lot of room, but it does have a nice view. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I should label them, but I don't have. I wish I had sans. So I'll let everyone know which one's which at the end of the video, so then you can then decide which ones you like more and let me know down in the comments. Next we have the log cabin, which no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that either. Kind of want to build the log cabin out just randomly. I think, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just simply trying to move it out. I think. I don't know. That might be right. That might be wrong. Maybe I shouldn't even worry about that. I have this big problem of wanting to worry about the way everything else is built. So this is why I wish there was a giant grid that you can measure it up to. I would really like that. As long as I move in the right direction. And one more. That works. Sorry, I definitely have the problem of wanting to line it up properly. I don't know if anyone else has that problem, but that's just kind of me. Because I want it to look a little nice and perfect and natural. Well, I know not every time it's gonna be. Take the big builds, for example. I messed that up last video. But it still looks nice. I can work with it. And I hear the skeletons. Good thing I have my wooden sword. So, we will test that theory out. Actually, I might do that from now on. I might actually just use common weapons. It's going to be a lot tougher to defeat the brute, though. Although, I have a question. And no, it's probably not going to be fair. I was about to ask, can I use essences on a wooden weapon? Because we are in hardcore survival, and I'm trying to make it as difficult for myself as possible. So, if there's, like, ideas y'all have got, let me know. Now, I figure because we're in hardcore, and I've already set on doing essences, I'm always, like, I say something and I end up going back on my word by accident. It's like, if I'm doing wood weapons, I kind of want to use essences and put damage on it. But I can, okay, maybe, no. I was about to say, hear me out. Let me use essences of, like, the health and luck. Oh, you've got to be joking. Not my house. Jerk. Okay, so example, I can use items from the mob itself. Now, ow. Now, I have a question for everyone in the comments, and I don't know the answer right now. If I fired if these skeletons shoot arrows at my builds, and, like, does it show, like, do the builds take damage? Will they break? That's my big concern. I don't want them to break. Like, of all the things, I just don't want them to break. Ow. Since when did you get this kind of, like, good aim? I bet they've changed the aiming for the skeletons. Because they now aim a lot better. Or they were. Headshot. I have, like, what, 6? Somehow I have 3. That's how many I have. Just 3. Where is it? Where's the arrow? There was an arrow in here, wasn't there? Or am I blonde and crazy? Like, I saw a glimpse of, like, an arrow, and I think it hit the build. I may have not seen it, or it may have just disappeared. But as long as my build does not take damage, I'm good. Or any more damage. I've accidentally hit my build before, and I always get worried that I'm gonna hit it again, and it's gonna take more damage and break eventually. Then I have to rebuild all of it. So we got the log cabin done. I believe that's the edge of it is lined up. I didn't care so much about where this one ended up. It's fine. This is a small one. Also kind of made for, like, a quick little house. I believe I made this in the beach area. So if we're going in order again, hold on now. Actually, I gotta move the ratings around. I'm about to move the ratings. Okay. So we're changing the ratings. This is a 1. This is a 2. This is a 3. No. Because I said this one was a 4. That's a one. No, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 over there, and then 5. The reason this one's 4 is because there's actually it makes more for a nice little home. Oh man, but you know I am right about the balcony thing. Ow. I do like having the balcony and having a view, so I might keep it where it was. So watchtower might still be a 4. We're gonna have to look at all of it at the end. So now, with all of that done, we have to make a log shed, and we don't have enough. We were this close to having enough. Had I not made the 5 wood rods, I think I would have been fine. I should keep bows, but I don't want to. Also the same with the granite. I'll keep 1 bow. And lose the bones and the vines. People are going to be thinking I'm crazy. But believe me, I'm not. Actually, no, I don't think that gives wood. I'm trying to think of what's going to give off wood fastest. And if I could find some bushes, that would work. I think that's right, yeah, because that only gives off vines. You give wood. Give me your wood. And don't take that out of context. So I need 4 more. So I can definitely find 4 more within this time, because we've got these 2 right here. See, some things are just right around the corner. You don't have to look very far. You don't gotta go very far. So let's see. Ah, but I don't have the axe. This is, look, every time I think I'm gonna... Oh, there's some more. Okay. I think this is... Do we have what we need? Or... 1 more. Okay. Good to go. I need to make several axes. I just seem to not always have enough. But we're good to go. We're good to make the final log cabin build. I think it's going to look good. Hopefully it looks good. If y'all are excited, let me know down in the comments below. Log shed is going to go right next to the... Well, I feel like this building should have a little log... log shed right next to it. Why does that not look like it's lined up? I feel like that doesn't line up properly. I think I'm just crazy. Do I want that there, though? God, every time I want to play something, I always freak out and decide something else is probably better. That you know, oddly enough, this ended up in the same spot, technically, as where it was a while back. So, it kind of came full circle, you know? But I'm proud of it. I like it. And I gotta be honest with you, this is my favorite game. Not Fortnite, like just LEGO Fortnite. This is my favorite game. The only reason I don't play this in my off time now because I do this for content, which is gonna be an issue for anyone that does try and do YouTube. I feel like because you run into the issue of wanting to play games for fun, but you realize you kind of have to do it for content now. So. Like, if I wanted to, I could just make a separate world, which I should, for myself. But, you know, I do like doing this and spending time with y'all. And showing all what I've made. Because that's really all it is. It's all just one big showcase. Alright. Everything's done. We've made an entire village. We've got the log shed. I believe it's called the log shed. I want to just make sure I got everything right. We have the log shed, then right next to it we have the log cabin, then we have the watchtower. I believe that's the log. Have to go back to it. This is the log home. That is the log home. Then we have the jumbo lodge, and the lonely lodge. Lonely lodge, jumbo lodge, log house, log home. Watchtower, log cabin, log shed. So if we're rating things, I'm giving. So let's say go from no 1 through 6. So 6 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. So don't take number 1 as the best. Take number 1 as the worst. So log shed. Log shed is number 1. It is very small. You can't. You can only fit maybe a bed and 1 chest in here. Not a lot of room, but it's a good house for by yourself. But I'm giving this a 1. For number 2. For number 2, I'm giving the log cabin a number 2. It's got a nice porch, front porch, but on the inside you don't really have a whole lot of room. You have a room for maybe a bedroom, and then some more chests over in here, maybe like a shelf or a bookshelf, something over on here, but not a whole lot of room. But it's nice, but it's not as well placed as others. I'm not saying like where it's placed is wrong. It's just how it is. It's just not very big. Now that is a 2. I'm giving that a 2. So we got 1 and then 2 right next to each other. Number 3, I'm giving it to the watchtower. The watchtower reason being for number 3, I like it. It's better than the other 2 building than number 1 and 2 because when you have this like depending on where you place it, you still have a balcony and you get this really nice view of wherever you're looking out at. Now, while granted there isn't a whole lot of room, you still have the view. The view is what makes it work. So I'm more of a fan of that. Plus, if you have a glider, you can go and fly around anywhere you want, with the height being to your advantage. So I'm giving the log watchtower a 3. So now that leads to our final 3. What's in number 4? I gotta give. This one's gonna be maybe a controversial pick. We'll see. I like the Lonely Lodge, but Lonely Lodge isn't really made for being a home. It's made for more placement wise. Plus, you have the open windows. You don't have. It's not fenced in, so like skeletons can easily walk in and intrude. And it's just not real homey. So I'm giving the Lonely Lodge a number 4 on the list. So that means our final 2, I believe, it should just be the Jumbo Lodge and the Log Home. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I gotta say, this one's a tough one, but I think I'm gonna give number 5 to the Log Home. It does work as a place where you can put your stuff, like some chests, a few stations. You can have a bed in here. You can have several different things, and there's a lot of room for it, which I highly appreciate. So and plus like just the way it looks on the outside, and you got the 2 doors. I like it. I'm personally giving that number 5. So that leaves us with number 6, the Jumbo Lodge, which I like. It has the 2 side doors. It's got the porch over here. It's got this little room which could be used for anything. You could put a station right here. It would work. You know, I've got my crafting bench right here. Like something that's in between the windows works. Something you can put like under the stairs, which I love the stairs. And you got plenty of room for stations, right? You have a bed. You can put chests around one side of the wall. Room for more stations, maybe a bath. Because I did that once several episodes ago. I believe it was on my LEGO Fortnite with Friends series. I don't recall, but I know that there was I know in one of my videos previously, I did place a bath right here just for fun. But you have room for more chests. So I give the Jumbo Lodge a number 6. So I've rated each log cabin preset, and I want to hear from y'all which one y'all would believe is like what would y'all rate each build. So to clarify which one's which, we have the log shed, log cabin, log watchtower, the log home, Jumbo Lodge, and the Lonely Lodge. If y'all have some ratings of these builds personally, let me know down in the comments below what y'all think. And as far as where we go from the next episode, we will see. But But this was a fun one. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share this with your friends. Share this with your family. Share this with whoever. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss any one of my videos when they go up. Also, if you want to see my videos early and feel like becoming a member, y'all go check out the join button on my channel. And I will see you on the next one. So, with all of that being said, thank y'all so much for watching this video, and have a great day.